So I made the biggest mistake this morning and completely ignored my alarm. And just like every time when I'm doing this, I ended up feeling really stressed and didn't have the best start to the day. And technically, I know this, and my goal has been to get back into my former routine of getting up at 7 a.m., go to the bathroom, make myself a cup of cocoa, meditate, clean the cat's litter boxes. And then usually the thing I do, and also what gets me out of bed in the morning, to be honest, is that I watch a YouTube video. Usually it ends up being two. But yeah, it's my second day back at work, and after 1 week of being sick, I went to the gym last night and it just felt so good. And honestly, I've been wondering, because I basically didn't work out for 5 weeks straight, and I have been wondering, like, how do people live without working out? And I don't want to shame anyone, and I know that it's just not a part of many people's lives, and that's totally fine. But I just feel so off when I don't work out, and I just feel so much happier when I do work out. I just overall feel so much more comfortable and confident in my body. And also I think the biggest benefit for me is just being happier. But yeah, anyway, it's my first week back at work. It's my first week back of working out regularly. And also my first week of finally starting to feel like myself again, and I'm really excited about that. Hey, hello, welcome. My name is Mareike. I'm 41 years old and I live in Berlin, Germany with my husband and our 2 fluffy cats. On this channel I share my life as a child-free woman, as well as my struggles and joy of slowly but surely getting a little bit older and just trying to be happy and healthy. One of the meetings I'm going to have this afternoon is actually that they are finally going to share the details of our reorg, which has been announced months ago. And a lot of people are actually going to be let go, which is super scary. I already know that I'm really lucky to not be one of them. But yeah, it's a little bit of a grim time for our company and also the economy in general, I think pretty much all over the world. So I just got home from the gym and I realized that I basically don't have any strength or endurance left after almost 5 weeks of not working out. Tonight was my second night of going to the gym, and exercises that really didn't used to bother me at all have now become really exhausting. And I can't believe what only 5 weeks can do to your body. It's crazy, it's insane. But yeah, I think it's gonna take a few weeks for me to build up my strength and endurance again. Today is actually the first day in months that I'm going to the office to actually work at the office. We quite frequently do have these company, they call them call-up days, like celebration events where the teams or entire departments or the entire company gets together, because my company is actually almost entirely remote. We are mostly based in Berlin, but still, luckily we don't have to go to the office. But yeah, after our long vacation, I felt like it would be nice to go to the office, reconnect with the company I'm actually working for, and some people. Although it's really hard to actually catch your co-workers at the office. But I do have a couple people from my team coming in today. Incidentally, today, the day of days where it would have been amazing to be well rested and sleep for 9 hours, one of our cats decided to wake me up at 6 a.m. and I'm quite annoyed. I'm quite tired. Well, actually, it's not too bad, but I think getting through the day is going to be tough. But yeah, as I said, I'm really, really glad that my company is a remote company. It's something that is probably going to change next year, and I'm quite anxious about that. They have been talking about it for quite some time now, but as I said before, we're going through this huge reorganization, and only after that's done, we're going to look into returning to the office. I personally absolutely love working from home. I think it's nice to meet people every once in a while. But again, as an introvert, I feel like I get so much more done. I'm so much more productive at home. I find it really hard to focus in an open office space. I always need to have like my headphones on. And what I'm currently doing is basically scheduling in all of my meetings for the days that I'm actually going to the office, and like coffee dates, lunch dates. Use these days to actually connect with people, and then all of my focused work I do at home. So nails done. I figured I'd go for something like bright and colorful to combat the gray winter day. I might even put on mascara. Let's see. 10 minutes to go. But yeah, also I'm having this soup dinner thing tonight. It's just a small group of people from my company, and some of them have been doing this for a little bit longer. And I only joined sometime last year, and I thought we were getting together for dinner, like going out for dinner. And then they told me that they were making soup and drinking tea. I think it's quite funny in a way. But yeah, we make this massive pot of vegetable soup and drink tea and talk about work and life. And it's quite fun. Okay, 5 minutes. Oh God, I'm way too slow doing this and talking at the same time. Okay, I think I'm gonna speed this up and I'll talk to you later. So Levi, one of our cats, just woke up. It's Friday, 4:15. I still have a little bit of work to do, but it's not gonna be that long, and I'm so excited for the weekend. It's been my first week back at work, and it wasn't too bad, but I'm quite exhausted. Like, especially after being at the office all day yesterday. I feel like when you are there, it's usually not even that bad. But at least for me, a day of working from the office is at least twice as exhausting as a day working from home, and I'm always so tired afterwards. And usually at work, I'm more than happy to just leave the house, go to the gym. But after a day at the office, I would really have to force myself out of the house again. And I know that it's possible, and I used to go to the gym even pre-COVID when we were still at the office 5 days a week. But yeah, I think it would really just take some getting used to. And that's something that I've been wondering a lot about, because a friend of mine, she just went from working at home 5 days a week to an office job 5 days a week, and she basically voluntarily chose that because she said that she was quite unhappy at home and felt lonely, and also the job was overall, like the job environment was overall pretty toxic. But I think for me personally, like 5 days at the office would be way too much, and I wouldn't even know how to manage my entire life around work anymore. But at the same time, I sometimes wonder if it would be beneficial to leave the house a little bit more often. And I think for me, 1 or 2 days a week is like the sweet spot. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go again next Thursday and see if I can establish a routine where I go once a week. But anyway, again, it's almost Friday night. I will actually be going to the gym tonight. I don't really have any other plans, especially since I had this soup meetup last night, and then I'll be taking a pottery class, probably like my 4th beginner pottery class. But yeah, pottery class tomorrow, and then I'm gonna meet a friend for dinner, and I don't have any plans for Sunday, which is great. And then it's gonna be another work week. Can't believe that I'm back in the rat race, but I guess that's just reality. So anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye.